And it'll be senior night on the softball diamond in Yamhill this evening. It will also mark the 26th regular season home finale that the second-ranked Tigers have been head coached by the same person.
That's right. Fox 12's Nick Krupke was invited out to meet the builder and caretaker of the YC program since 1997 in this morning's high school spotlight.
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
You could ask anybody, and there's not a single person in this town that doesn't know who John Kuehnel is.
From the chops to the locks, John Kuehnel can appear to be a big man to fear.
Hey, here's a spot, here we go.
We grew up thinking he was probably the scariest person on the planet.
John isn't scary at all. He's actually quite pleasant these days as a top 10 all-time winningest softball coach in Oregon State history.
He's a big teddy bear with laser eyes. You know, he is the sweetest, most genuine coach I've ever met in my life.
Kuehnel bleeds orange and black as a Yamhill-Carlton High School graduate with the class spirit of '76.
Played football and wrestled and played baseball, loved baseball. The coach I had was kind of like I am now. He just did whatever it took to get it done.
Getting it done as a dad first.
I was working 60 hours a week and wasn't able to come watch my kids play or do anything like that. And so I decided, well, I'm going to make a little change, and I took a huge cut in pay, but I decided to work for the school.
Custodian, bus driver, groundskeeper of his beloved diamond, and the maker of the 3A Pac-West softball powerhouse Tigers.
I've grown up with them since we were 6 years old. You know, we've gone through this whole program together, and it's been such a thrill. And I love all of them to pieces, and I think this year is definitely going to be one for the books, and this is going to be the hardest thing to leave after high school.
There is no time like the present for the state runners-up from last spring to have a little fun with it.
He is so clumsy. It is so funny. I'm sorry, John. You are so clumsy. And it makes me laugh.
Hearty laughter and tough love.
He's hard on us in the best way possible. When we drop ball out in the field, he just tells us, get it next time. Next one's yours, you know, catch the ball. And that's what we do.
We got to keep it going.
The 65-year-old Kuehnel cares for the Tigers like they're his own. His 3 daughters all came through the program. Cheryl in 1999, Cassandra in 2003, and Kaylee in 08.
I never really had a father figure growing up, so I feel like he's one of those people that were always there for me.
Leading by example in the dirt and the realities of life.
John has been one of the coaches that has quickly made me realize and mature into the young lady I am today, that everything that anybody says, anything that happens in your life, you have to be able to take it with a grain of salt and realize that there's a whole lot of bigger world out there, and there's a lot more going on.
John's middle school sweetheart and wife of 46 years, Carol, has always been at his side, and he's there now when she needs him the most.
My wife has stage 5 kidney disease, and that's been pretty scary. She's on dialysis. She had a heart attack, a year ago, and I was on spring break trip in California. I was driving bus, so I couldn't just leave.
You wouldn't be where you're at, though, without her here being able to support you and give the blessing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've gone round and round about it, but yes.
Okay.
I would not be able to be here if she wouldn't put up with me, so to speak.
The Tigers program will need to put up with Coach for a few more seasons. But might this be the spring of their first ever state championship?
He's done so much for us, so this is the least we can do to repay him. And I think that this is something that not only we deserve because we've worked hard, but he definitely deserves because he's worked his butt off for 26 years, and we got to give it to him.
1, 2, 3, FSU!
John built these Tiger cages back in 1995. The only thing it's missing here on the wall is that state championship, which comes up on Friday, June 2nd. They hope to be back in that final dance. And they win the whole thing. They bring it back here to YC. In the home of the Tigers in Yamhill-Carlton, Nick Krupke, Fox of Oregon.